Hello students, today in this video I am going to discuss your very first chapter, that is food, where does it comes from. Our next topic is ingredients of food. So to understand this topic we will take an example of a food like dal and rice. So if you want to make a dal, for making it we need some materials. Like first of all we need pulses, okay, or a dal, you can say any dal of your choice, and spices and water. So we need all these three things to make an dal, and oil also. Second is to make in rice, we need rice grains, and water. And if you want to add a salt, it is an of choice, depends on the choice. So for making the three dal and rice we need these things. So what are these things known as the ingredients? To make an dal and rice, these things are known as the ingredients. So if we want to define it, how we can define it? It is the material required to make a particular food item or a dish is known as an ingredients of a food. Our next topic is sources of food. In this topic we are going to understand, we are going to know that whatever we are eating means in the form of the food or the materials that are used to make a food means we called as ingredients, that we have studied, that we have discussed the different ingredients that we are using to make a food, from where we are getting it. So there are two major sources, one is plant and the another is animal. If we discuss more about the plants are also known as the producer. Producers means जो अपना खाना खुद बनाते हैं, and they are also known as the autotrophs. अगर हम इस word को split करते हैं, then we can split it into two. One is the auto means self, and the trophs, it means organism who eat, means self, or the organisms who prepare its food by itself. Next is animal. Animals are also known as the consumer, as the word is telling that they are dependent on the others. They consume their food by other sources. They are also known as the heterotrophs. अगर हम इस वर्ड को अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए, फिर समझने के लिए इसको भी हम दो पार्ट्स में स्प्लिट कर सकते हैं. फर्स्ट इज द हेट्रो, means different, and the next one is the trophs, means organism who eat food. If we discuss more about the source of the food, we will take first plants. How we are using plants as a source of food. So there are different parts in the plants which are eatable, which are used as a food. There are the parts are like roots, how we are using it as a part. So first plant part which can be eaten as a food is root, in the form of radish, carrot and turnip. Second is the part of the plant stems, which can be eaten in the form of potato, sugarcane, etc. Next is flowers, as a rose or cauliflower. Fourth is fruits, apple, orange, grapes, etc. The leaves which are used as a food is spinach, cabbage, etc. And the seeds are also the part of the plant which can be used as a food in the form of wheat, rice, etc. Now the animals as a source of food. From animals we can get different food items like meat, egg, milk, honey. From milk we get different milk items like curd, ghee and cheese. Honey. Do you know where honey comes from? Honey are made by bees. They collect nectar, which is also known as the sweet juice from the flower, convert it into honey and store it in their hives. We collect the food stored by the bees as honey. Now the next topic is the types of the organisms on the basis of their eating habit. According to eating habits of animals, they are classified as herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. So herbivores, the animals those who eat or feed on plants only are known as the herbivores, for example cow and goat. The next is the animals which feed on their animals on the other animals are known as the carnivores, example tiger, lion, etc. Omnivores, the animals which feed on both plant and animals are known as the omnivore animals, example bear. Our last topic of this chapter is sprouts. Let's understand this topic by doing an activity. Let's take an seeds of moong dal and grams, or you can say chana. Soak it in a bowl for 4 to 6 hours. After that, drain all the water and wrap them in a wet cloth and keep it aside for a night. The next morning when you see the seeds, you can see the changes. A white color structure may have grown out of the seed. If so you can say the seed has been sprouted. The sprouted seeds are very rich in nutrients and it provides lots of protein to us, which help us in proper growth of the body and for the development, and it provides energy and it also boosts up our immunity. The chapter has been completed. If you have any doubt, you can ask anytime to me to clear out your doubts. Thank you.